Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the playbook, bringing you a CFL Week 3 prediction between the Edmonton Eskimos and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Now, here are my keys to victory for Edmonton. When you talk about a football game, a lot of people, a football game is 60 minutes, 4 quarters, 15-minute quarters, but really it all comes down to 3 plays determine the entire football game. And for Edmonton, that was the Campbell drop in the red zone that should have been a touchdown, the Stamps drop deep down the field, which would have been a touchdown, and you also look at the interception that was returned for a touchdown by Ricky Reed. So those 3 plays really determine that outcome. They really should have won last week's matchup, but those 3 plays really determined that whole game. That was the downfall. I can't believe Stamps dropped the football. Normally, great UL Lafayette Raging Cajun football players don't make those mistakes, but he's a great player, so he's going to catch up next week and probably score 2 or 3 more touchdowns. But those 3 plays really killed Edmonton in that football game. And also, I think Edmonton's secondary has to improve. The only DB back there that's competing is Lenny Walls, out there making big plays in the passing game, knocking out players, knocking out receivers, coming across the middle, active in the run game. Everyone else in that secondary has to compete in order for Edmonton to have a shot. They're almost like a team that just playing to the level of the competition. They just wake up later, early in the game and fall asleep late. But Lenny Walls is a DB I want to give a shout out to because he is doing a great job back there in that secondary. Now, here are my keys to victory for the Roughriders of Saskatchewan. When you talk Roughriders football, you have to start with the quarterback position. It's clearly that Darian Durant is on fire right now, active in the run game, making all kinds of accurate passes deep down the middle of the field, hitting his targets in stride, being a great leader. And this is why Saskatchewan has that look of a team early on in the season to make a deep run in the playoffs, because Durant is on fire. If he can maintain that consistency throughout the season, this will be a dangerous team to watch. Also, you look at the defense side of football. I love the fact that they have speed at the defensive end with Hawkins. Brent Hawkins is looking outstanding. He had a touchdown last week, defensively a sack, fumble recovery, and touchdown, the trifecta. So they have some speed at the defensive end, and when they could bring that pressure, this is a tough team to beat, which is why I'm going with Saskatchewan to win this football game. You can't knock the fact that Durant is playing lights out right now. Him and Buck Pierce right now are competing for MVP, but Durant is doing a great job leading this football team down the field. I think Saskatchewan is going to win this game, although it's going to be a good one, because Edmonton is that type of team that can give you problems in the passing game. For more CFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/CFL, or you can check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.